nice desserts and all the goodies and all the candy. I have eye candy in the studio, but this lady I'm about to speak to on social media, she just burst out on social media. People call her the sexual goddess. People call her the goddess. Her latest single, well, her debut single is actually getting to the bag. This lady on social media, on Instagram alone, has 2.7 million followers. Some people say she belongs to a political party and she's going to be running I don't know, maybe student youth representative or something. I'm not so sure. I'm just playing around. Guys, my guest is Efia Odo. I like to call her the controversial Efia Odo, a.k.a. socialite Efia Odo, a.k.a. Mama Efia, a.k.a. fighter the champion. Welcome to the show, yo. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How did you enter the New Year?
Oh, my vampire. New Year.
Were you at church?
No, I don't go to church. I'm not. I don't belong to any denomination.
But are you a Christian?
I don't put that title on myself. I believe in God. I believe in love. I believe in doing good.
Okay.
I feel like being a Christian, it's a heavy duty. You can't just give yourself that title. So, yeah, you have to earn it.
Really?
Yeah.
So who would you call a Christian? Do you know people you would call Christians? They have earned that title, perhaps.
Someone who's pure. Their heart is pure. Their mind is pure. Because a lot of people, they go to church and they come out of church not the same. They go to church one way, they come out the church a different way, totally different from how they enter the church. Okay. And then they still call themselves a Christian. But as a Christian, you have to walk in the likeness of Christ, the likeness of God. And God is pure. God is, everything good. So I don't like to give myself that title as a Christian. But I do believe in God. I believe in doing good.
Okay, Efia Odo. Right. 2.7 million followers on Insta. What made you so popular? What made you so popular? Why are all those 2.7 million people following you?
Honestly, I really think what made me popular is the fact that I'm myself. I'm not pretentious. Like, I don't pretend to be anything else. And I think, I was raised in New York.
Okay.
So that New York lifestyle that I had, I came to Ghana with it. Okay. And I guess it hadn't been seen before, or like they've never seen somebody who's so outspoken, so out there. And to be very, very honest, what really got me popular was the fact that I used to take bikini pictures and post them.
Now that
is what got me popular, I'm telling you. Because that's what I think.
Okay, but why did you post bikini pictures though?
Because we're in a hot country and I was in the pool all the time. And I was always at the beach, always going to the pool. And I was always wearing, like, I guess, skimpy outfits that people would call it, like, short skirts. And so that's what got me into the blogs.
Okay. And on those blogs and in the comment sections, it was fire. People called you names. I mean, people are still calling you names.
Yeah, Ashawo. Ashawo was the number one name they call me. They call me Ashawo Brittany.
Ashawo Ding. Okay. And then they called you that. And then you still kept giving us back-to-back photos of yourself clad in bikinis. And there's one famous one of you with the black tape on your nipples.
Was there a tape? I don't think there was even a tape.
Okay, so Efia, how do you feel when you put your flesh out there, barely covering, and people talk? How do you deal with it? I mean, it's been years.
It's been years, and the thing is like...
And you haven't stopped.
Like, I don't wake up and say, oh, today I want to be controversial. Today I want to just show my skin. Today, I don't know. I just like to... I don't know. It's just who I am. But then at the end of the day, it depends on where I'm going. Okay. If I'm going for, like, an interview, obviously my nipples is not out there. I'm covered. But if I'm going for, like, a club event or a beach event, I'm going to show some skin. I'm not going to wear jeans to a beach. I'm going to wear a bikini or... So I guess most of the time the bloggers, they don't post when I'm covered. They like to post when I'm showing body because, I guess that's what's going to make their blog site and their sites trend. Okay.
Then also you've deleted almost all your photos. Yes. Those sexual photos, those bikini photos, everything is gone off your social media.
Yeah.
What's happening? Did the pressure get to you?
No, never, please. I'm starting pressure. So I archived all my pictures because I'm starting a new era. It's a new chapter in my life, which is my music journey. And people don't know that I've been working on my music for the past 3 years. I started ended of 2019 to 2020.
Wow.
I started working with Kwesi Arthur.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know Kwesi Arthur. Yes, he's the one who actually made me find my voice and find my sound. So yes, it's a new era for me. I'm evolving as a person and finding myself every day.
Okay.
So I archived all my pictures so then I can start this new path.
Okay. So when you were on social media, like when you started your career in the limelight, did you ever think for a second that you would go into music?
No. Actually, even when I left America, I came to Ghana wanting to do acting. That was like my main thing. When I became an actress, I saw Beyonce with Nadia Bori and yes. I was like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do acting in Ghana. And then I spoke to, there was this one guy called Enoch, the producer.
Okay.
I told him, like, oh, Enoch, I want to come to Ghana. We followed each other on Instagram. I said, I want to come to Ghana. He said, if you come to Ghana, you got to be in Ghana for at least 6 months to 1 year to actually get your name out there.
Okay.
So my intentions for coming to Ghana was just to do movies. Not to become a star from doing movies, but just to do movies because it's something that I'm very passionate about.
Okay.
So through the movies, I even did a TV show, Kwesi TV.
Yes, you were presenter.
I was
sports.
a presenter. God, I don't even know
How was that experience?
Very difficult because it was my first time doing anything live, like being a presenter. I've never presented before, had no experience. They just pushed me out there.
How did you land that deal? There were people who were already in the limelight, people who were already doing sports journalism, female journalists. How did you, what leverage did you have over them?
So they invited me, Kwesi TV had they had the morning program, and they invited me and Ebony, may her soul rest in peace. So when they invited us, I guess they love my personality. You know, I'm very bubbly.
Yes,
so Viasat was transitioning into Kwesi TV, and I guess they had lost a huge amount of their following. So they needed somebody who had a following, who also had personality, to, I guess, rebrand their network. So they picked me. But me, I didn't know what the hell I was getting myself involved in because it was very difficult.
What time did you have to wake up?
I had to wake up every day at 4 a.m. to be at the studio by 5 to go on air by 6 every day. And I also had an evening show, so I would have to go home, come back in the evening. So it was, I love the evening show more than the morning show because the evening show was more entertainment, you know, things that I can relate to.
That's like your field.
Exactly. But sports, meaning sports move.
But you did good. You did good. You drove a lot of traffic to Kwesi TV.
You know.
Now let's come back to your music.
Yes.
So do you have like a part that you sing? Like, you know, when they say somebody sings auto, treble, Efia, do you have a part?
I don't have a part. I have a vibe. Because obviously my first song, Get Into the Bag, is a trap song.
Okay.
But that's not even a single for me. It's more of an introduction, like I'm doing music.
Okay.
So stay tuned because I have some fire coming out.
Nice.
So I have just a vibe, and I don't have just one genre that I'm doing. I'm playing and trying to find, like I said, my sound and what I'm good at.
Okay.
So I'm good at, well, obviously when the music comes out, you guys will see what I'm good at.
Okay. Are you going to be rapping?
Rapping, singing. A combination of both, talking.
Dancing maybe?
Definitely. I have a choreographer and everything. And there's no horizontal dancing.
Charlie, you're not coming to play.
No,
you're coming to give us fire.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's have a feel of that. Okay.
Okay.
Let Ghanaians have a feel of Efia Odo the singer. Efia Odo the singer. Like rap, trap. This is your latest single, Get Into the Bag. It's a trap song, no?
It's a trap song.
Charlie, drop some bars.
I'm getting to the bag. They come from my moves trying to do what I do. I got these chicks mad. Mistano, say yo that. Ogino, no, I'm ex. Me try my home, say yo fat.
So, Efia, okay, so what's Getting to the Bag? What does it mean? What inspired it? Did you write the lyrics yourself?
Yes, I did. All of my songs, I did write them myself, but I am looking to work with writers because I feel like I'm not so strong when it comes to writing. I can get better. So Get Into the Bag is all about getting to the money. Like, I'm forgetting about love and I'm just focusing on money. That's just what it is for me. And I wrote this song about 3 years ago. Yeah. I wrote it 3 years ago.
Have you written anything that's current?
Yes, I have a lot of songs that's current. I even wrote a song 2 weeks ago. Well, no, sorry, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I'm a piano song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I write every day. Sometimes I'll be there, something will come into my head, I'll record it on my voice note in my phone. Okay. When I go to the studio, I'll play it, then we find a beat, I'll go with it. So I write every day.
Okay, so I know you're friends with lots of people in the creative industry.
Not friends, associates.
Okay. Yeah. Associates with lots of people in the music industry, in the creative industry. Are we looking to see some collaborations, future collaborations for you and other arts?
Definitely. I'm very open to collaborating with other artists in the industry, but I feel like they won't
right now they might not take me serious. They might think, oh, I go in OD. Because there's...
Go on your social media and people think you're still joking.
Yeah, they think I'm joking. And what do you know about music? What do you know about music? But yes, I am very open and willing and wanting to work with other artists, not just in Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, America. Like, I'm looking to honestly expand myself.
Okay.
Not just, I don't want to limit myself as a Ghanaian artist. Like, I'm just an artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also know you're part of the industry. You know the downsides of our industry. So far in your short career as a singer, what have you identified as a challenge? And if you were to get stronger in this field, what will you change?
As a challenge within the industry is, I guess, the lack of support from other people. Because,
lack of support.
Yes,
okay,
that's
cool.
like probably one of the biggest issues that a lot of the artists themselves they have. I noticed that obviously when I put my music out there, I didn't see a lot of other people that I have supported reposting. But obviously I wasn't expecting it because it's not by force. But it's only nice for you to reciprocate the energy that I've also given you.
Yeah,
but maybe like I said, they're probably trying to see if Efia Odo is really serious about this. But still, when you post your stuff, I repost it, I support. So I was only expecting for other people in the industry that I supported to do the same. But they didn't. And obviously that's not something that really is a challenge for me because I've been in the industry, not just obviously I've just entered the music, but I've been in the entertainment industry for a while now, and I've seen how things are, and I've been able to understand how things work and not get offended because you can't take things too personal.
Yeah, in this industry.
You can't. It's all about business.
Okay. So if you were to go to any musician to sort of teach you a master class, somebody you can learn from, who would that be?
Beyonce.
Why Beyonce?
I'm obsessed with Beyonce. Okay. She's a perfectionist. She doesn't joke around when it comes to her stage craft, music, finding herself, being better than who she was last year. Like her work ethic is impeccable. Beyonce will be up for maybe 30 hours within the day, but there's only 24 hours in the day. Like, she does not stop until she gets what she wants. And that's just how I am. Like, I'm a perfectionist. Like, I want to make sure that everything that I'm doing, I set a bar, not for people, but for myself. Okay. Like, I want to challenge myself every time. So Beyonce is who I look up to, like, since I was like 12.
That's like an international star. Back home, does anybody inspire you? Maybe even West Africa, close, our neighbors, Nigerians. Locally, who inspires you?
I'm sorry.
Charlie, yeah.
No, it's not like locally we don't have amazing artists. Okay. I love Jackie. I love Efia. Her music, her sound, her voice is amazing. I'm a fan of Thames, Ira Star, but I wouldn't say that they inspire me to do what I'm doing because even what I'm doing is totally different from what they're doing. But it's still music, but it's just a different type of music.
Okay.
But and even when it comes to I feel like even with our artists, their stage presence, it doesn't give for me. I'm not gonna lie, Wendy Shay is a great performer.
Okay.
She's a great. I've seen her perform. Her energy is immaculate. She's an amazing performer, but she's not somebody I would look up to. I want to be like Wendy Shay or nothing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's really no anybody. I love all of our musicians, but I'm sorry, there's not anybody that I look up to.
Okay, are you listening? Which artist are you listening to now? When we go on your phone, we go on your playlist. Which artist are you listening to? What music are you vibing to?
Every morning, apart from gospel, I play Lil Kim.
You listen to gospel?
Yes.
Yeah, land.
Oh, my phone in charge. I'll show you what I was. Even right now, it'll have the song I was listening to right now.
What's your favorite gospel song?
Okay, My Train Radianim.
Why they?
My Train Radianim.
My Train Radianim. Charlie Mami Acapella.
Hey, my Train. I beg. I can't.
Should I give you that to you?
I want
my
train to me. Dear only being so. I wanna hold it. It's okay.
Oh, if you come on, let's do this. Put a chorus. Let's do it again. We didn't catch it.
Train around in your name. I burn out so I say. But here men pie ball.
Charlie.
Now they messing about time so. Or they mean 19 to move on. Now me wish she has to die. Okay, it's okay. You know I know the song.
You've tried. You know the song. Why are you looking to see you having gospel hits in the near future?
You never know. Maybe when I'm 50. Because that time now, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I see, who ready? You know,
ready.
Hey, this girl. Okay, now let's come to your controversial post. Okay.
Oh God.
Which political party do you belong to? Which political party do you belong to?
I don't belong to any political party.
Are you sure you don't have a card to
No,
any
I don't. You can
you're
even
not a registered member of any political party.
Not registered. Even yesterday, my friend was telling me, you need to go and belong to NDC because right now it looks like NPP. You don't belong to NPP. I'm like, but I don't belong to any of them. I belong to what's right. If NDC comes into power and they're doing something wrong, I'm gonna say NDC, fix the country. If CDC, whoever comes into power and they're not doing the right thing, I'm gonna tell them, listen, you're not doing the right thing. Do the right thing. I don't belong to a specific political party.
Okay.
But if I was given a position in a specific political party, I would take it. Doesn't matter who.
It doesn't matter who. Which position would you aspire to?
Something for the youth. Something that will help. Something that has to do with the youth. Honestly.
Say our president is watching us right now, okay, and he wants to give you an ambassadorial position or head something. And he asks you to Efia, which areas do you think you'd be best suited for? What would you say?
I'll be really good with tourism.
Tourism, eh?
Yes.
Nice.
Showing Ghana, showing the different parts of Ghana, how we can even... Because I was going to Boti Falls.
Okay.
Boti Falls is beautiful, but the road to Boti Falls makes you want to turn back. Okay. I would ask for them to invest in actually fixing the roads that lead to our tourist destinations. Okay. Because we have amazing places in Ghana, but people don't even know about. And people don't even want to go because the road to going is just horrible. So I would like for us to invest in our tourist sites.
Okay. So what do you think this is? You can hold it.
Like something ginger? Does it have ginger in
Okay,
it?
be more specific. Looks like ginger, doesn't it?
It does look like ginger.
Okay, so what? Be more specific. If this was a cocktail, what cocktail would it be?
Oh God, I'm not really a drinker, so I wouldn't really know. It looks like amaretto sours. Amaretto sour has this lemon kind of. It has lemon in it.
No, this is water.
Eh?
This is galamsey water. This is from the River Pra. Kafui went on a tour and he brought it back, and so this is a campaign, girl. So if you want to do something on tourism, here it is. What are your thoughts?
I thought it was ginger drink.
No, it's not.
But I've seen what Galamsey has done to the people in the villages, and it's something it's a major issue. I don't know what the government is doing about it, but they're not really doing anything about it because it's still ongoing. It's been going on for years. People are dying. Pregnant mothers are having, their children are having some birth defects because of the water they're taking, and this is the issue that we're facing in this country. What? This is water? Jesus Christ. So
you can join the campaign. Cap
I
has
would love
3
to.
of these bottles of water in his car, so he'll give you one, and then you can
whatever
join.
I need to do.
Join the campaign.
I'm doing it.
Nice.
I'm
Cafe
all for
Efia Odo
it.
is on. Okay, now let's come to your fashion sense. When you wake up on a typical day, Efia Odo, on a typical day, and you're putting together an outfit to go anywhere, what do you consider first?
My comfortability.
Okay, so are you comfortable now?
Very comfortable. I don't know if you guys are comfortable, but I'm very comfortable. I even wanted to cross my legs more, but my thighs might show.
No, don't cross your legs. You're on national television. Please do not cross your legs.
But I consider my comfortability. Honestly, I don't think too much about my outfits. Okay. Sometimes, like even this morning, I just woke up, I found the skirt, I found the top, I put it together. Okay. Sometimes I have difficulties finding jewelry because I'm not a really big jewelry person. But yeah, and also it depends on where I'm going. Right. Like I said, if there's a beach event, I'm going to wear something that's beachy, okay. A knitted dress, bikini. But if I'm going to like a concert, I might wear something, and it also depends on the kind of concert. Okay. I went to Black Shave's concert recently. I had this rock star kind of outfit on. I wouldn't wear that outfit to Samini's concert. Oh, wow. I would wear something else. I wouldn't. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on where I'm going.
Okay. On social media, under your post, I was going through last night, and you got backlash like, "Look, you're a role model. Why are you wearing this? Why are you wearing this?" Auntie, you're a role model to lots of people, and we are in the Ghanaian setting where you are getting a lot of backlash for how you look. What will you say to the people who look up to you, like people who you mentor, who want to be like Efia Odo?
See, I always say this: don't be like me, because no, honestly, because being like me means you're not being yourself.
All right.
I'm myself. So be yourself. If you find something about me that you like and you want to, I guess, emulate, that's fine. But I'm the kind of person I am. I can really take the heats. Honestly, you can throw me in the fire, I'll come out shining like gold. You get what I'm saying? But maybe they might throw you in a fire, you might burn and turn into ashes. So don't be like me. Be yourself. And at the end of the day, parents should always be involved in their children's lives.
Right.
I am not your mother. I am not your father. I'm not your grandmother. I'm not somebody that I wouldn't say look up to me. Honestly, don't look up to me, because the things that I can handle, you might not be able to handle. I love Whitney Houston, but I'm not going to take drugs like Whitney Houston. You get what I'm saying? I love Beyonce, but I'm not going to do certain things that Beyonce does because I love her and I want to be like her. So please don't look up to me. I beg you.
Okay.
I don't want to be a role model.
You don't want to be a role model. Well,
but it comes with it.
yeah,
it comes with it.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you might want to change the statement in a few years, you think?
Just be yourself, honestly. I always say just
Simple
be
as that.
yourself. Yeah.
Okay, before we come to the other people that you're sort of having nice romances with on social media, let me take your take on Meek Mill's video, his video going to the seat of the presidency. What are your thoughts?
Meek Mill, to me, he didn't do anything wrong because somebody allowed him to do what he did.
Okay.
If he was stopped from the beginning, none of this would have happened. So it's not like they didn't see him rapping, because it's a music video he shot. He was reciting the lyrics to the song, so nobody saw him. Nobody saw him doing that. So I don't think he did anything wrong. But he realized that he was getting a lot of backlash, and he apologized. But from the beginning, he should have been stopped. Because I've never seen Sarkodie or Shatawale or anybody going to the Jubilee House and even being allowed to take a video. So
your phones are taken, your bags
exactly.
are
So how come Meek Mill's phone wasn't taken? How come the people? And it was actual camera that they were using. It wasn't like a phone. So nobody saw this.
Well, that's what everybody's asking, but I'm sure there are going to be answers soon.
I hope so.
Now, what's happening with you and Kwesi Arthur? Should I help you to drink water?
Yes, please.
Okay. Drink a bottle of Awake purified water. Okay, a fraction of that goes to the cardiothoracic center. Okay.
Who?
Kwesi Arthur did that day.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
No? Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, you unfollowed him on Twitter. You guys were friends.
Yes.
You guys were friends. What's the fallout? You're a mad supporter of Kwesi Arthur.
The biggest.
Part of the reason why his music blew up on Twitter. Yes.
The biggest.
So what's causing what's happening?
You know, I don't like talking bad about people, especially in this situation, which is like very sentimental for me because I don't even know what to say.
Drink more water. Drink a little more. Take 2 sips. Take 2 sips.
Let me take 2 sips. Honestly, I feel like in every friendship or everything in this life, it comes to an end.
Right.
So he and I guess our friendship, our relation that we have with each other just came to an end. And it came to a nasty end for me to actually have to unfollow him on all social media platforms. Even when you play his song, I don't even want to hear it.
Oh, but this was me going to ask you if we're going to see it, Efia Odo and Kwesi Arthur.
Business is business. Business is business. If it's business, if he has a song he wants to put me on, if I have a song, it's business, but that's it.
Charlie, we can't say much about this friendship.
Yeah, because
Kwesi Arthur did that day. What did you do? What did you do to
exactly.
Efia? Hey.
What did you do? Because I didn't do nothing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you want to say more?
The thing is, if I don't want to, I guess, pin myself in a butt or something like without. It's a very complicated situation.
Okay, it's complicated.
Yeah, very complicated.
Okay, so should we send the ladies the applications to Kwesi, or is free?
Oh, he even has a girl now. He was walking around with his girl at the event recently, so I think he's not single right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but he can still send because I'll say shower season.
Charlie, was that shower season? Was he referring to anything that you said perhaps in your friendship?
No, our shower season for him is more like he's gonna be everywhere. So
you don't want to talk about the situation.
The thing is, the situation is just like it's a messy situation. I don't want to get too messy and also put his name in the dirt because he doesn't like controversy. Like he doesn't like if it's not his music out there, he doesn't want his name to be out there if it's not his music. So I don't want to just
We respect that. We respect that. How about you and Sister Efia? Are you guys cool or you guys are fighting? What's happening?
That? I don't know these people.
Sister Efia is a singer. She's a Ghanaian singer.
That girl. Oh, okay. Sister Efia is in love with me. That's what I always say because it's like she can't get my name out of her mouth. She goes on interviews. They don't even ask her about me and she's like, I don't like that girl. I don't like that. It's like every time you always want to have my name because every time she talks about me, she trends. Her music doesn't trend for her. She trends with my name. And that's the problem. But honestly, Sister Efia, I play her songs, Jaja. I used to always play on my Snapchat. Like, I don't hate her music. I don't care for her. I like her music. I just feel like she's... The reason why I'm going to be honest, is my fault. My kind of career. 8 years ago, before I even came to Ghana, I saw her in Eno. That's why I didn't know Eno Barani. I heard of her, Sister Efia. I saw an outfit that she had on. She had on these boots, and it was these Yeezy boots where it was clear and it was sweaty. And her outfit was just a mess to me. And I posted on my Snapchat. I'm like, don't they have stylists in Ghana? So I guess somebody saw me posting that with Sister Efia's picture, and they sent it to her.
Okay.
So when they sent it to her, that's what actually caused the whole issue. And I guess my friendship with Shatta Wale also, I heard that they were also friends, and because we became friends, I don't know if it's true, but I know for a fact that me posting that picture asking if they have stylists in Ghana because she looked a mess to me, that's what caused everything. So from then, I also then had an issue with Fela McCaffrey. Then she also got involved with my issue.
Why did you have, what was the fighting with you and Fela?
So, Fela and I, we became friends very briefly. It was very cool. And then I heard her talk, somebody came to tell me she was talking about me. I asked her before. She said, oh, it's not true. And then a very close friend of mine told me that Fela was talking about me. She said that my bagana minika, and I'm always everywhere. And this is not the first time I heard it. Okay. So I'm like, how can this girl call herself my friend, but she's talking about me behind my back? So I went on my Snapchat. That time there, I was really crazy. Like, you couldn't hold me back for nothing. I would go on my Snapchat and I say what I want. But now I'm not like that. So I said, thank God, I've learned. So I said what I said. I called her all type of names because obviously I was young, immature, childish. And then that became a bigger issue because now the bloggers picked it up. So I quickly apologized the following few hours or the following day, because people advised me, Efia Odo, that's not good, man, you're sad, and I apologize. But then she had blocked me already, and then... So ever since then, Fela and I, we don't speak. I don't think we've even been in the same area, like the same space ever since then.
And now that you're joining his space, you're coming into the music industry.
Well, she's a musician.
Charlie.
But is she Fela's a musician? I didn't know.
I was referring to Sister Efia.
Oh, Sister Efia. Oh, yeah. Her space. Yeah. Nah, we're not in the same space.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We're not. What she does is not what I'm going to be doing.
Okay, fine. So if you were to pick 3 people to recommend to be on your idol's album.
In Ghana? 3 people in Ghana?
Yeah, 3 people. 3 Ghanaian acts.
3 Ghanaian acts?
Yes.
Stoneboy, Jackie, Black Sherif.
Nice. What's with Shatamichi? There's a love story going on there too.
A love story?
I could write a whole book on you, Efia Odo. What's happening with you and Shatamichi?
Oh, Lord, Shatamichi. Michi and I, we actually have a budding friendship.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a budding friendship. What happened is, there's a reality show that we're shooting called GH Queens. It's going to air soon on DSTV. Okay. So we got introduced, well, we actually got introduced before then. But it's on the show that we had a conversation. We spoke. So from then, we started becoming cool. Okay. I was even on her show recently. We text. I might go see her today.
And so all's good there.
It's good. It's great. We've never had any kind of bickering up. Because even 3 years ago, I was at her house. The house that Shatta Wale was, the whole house. I was there. We were talking. There was no beef. It's just people have created this beef, obviously because of my relationship with Shatta Wale, my friendship with Shatta Wale. People thought that I would have beef with Shatamichi.
But we heard in the rumor mill, perhaps you could clear it. Did you ever date Shatta Wale?
Shatta Wale and I have never dated.
That's on record?
That's on record. It's been on record. I've said this thousands of times. Anybody that I've ever dated, I don't post. Apart from Rev. Ugh. But yes, anybody that I date, I don't post. Anybody that I'm even sleeping with, I don't post. Shatta Wale and I have never dated, but we are very close. We're very tight. Obviously, we're not like that anymore due to the whole fiasco that he did to me. But we never dated. There was no sexual relation. I can lay in the same bed with Shatta Wale, and if I say nothing will happen, nothing will happen. I can lay in a bed with a man and nothing will happen, because at the end of the day, it's my choice to sleep with a man or not.
Charlie, Efia, I mean, it's been amazing chatting with you. If you were to put out a tweet today about all that's happening, your growth, your evolving and all of that, what will your tweet this morning read?
Oh, gosh. How could you put me on the spot like this? Stay tuned. And I don't know. Stay tuned.
Guys, and we've been chatting with Efia Odo. We've been getting to know her. Her latest single, Getting to Know the debut single, Getting to Know the Bag. She says go on her social media and stay tuned. She's about to give us fire, back-to-back fire, her own words. And this has been our show, guys. Thank you for staying. What do we find you on social media? Real quick.
Efia Odo on Instagram, Efia Odo on Facebook, Efia Odo 1 on Twitter, and Efia Odo on Snapchat.
Yeah. And that's it, guys. This has been our show. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you again tomorrow on the flip side. It's still GTV Breakfast.